Okay, so to start this song, you're gonna have to put your guitar in drop D tuning, and that means your low E string is gonna be tuned down one full step to D. So it's going to be an octave apart from the D string. And to do that, you'll just tune the E string lower. If you have a tuner, it would help. If you don't, all you have to do is put your finger on the 7th fret of the E string and tune it lower so that it matches the A string instead of the 5th fret. You want those to sound the same. And then to play it in the right key, you're going to put a capo on the 2nd fret. And that's how he plays it. So drop D, capo on the 2nd fret. For the intro of the song, I like to finger pick the whole thing because he's going to pluck the D and G strings at the same time and then alternate between the low E string with the thumb. So to start, you're going to play the D string a few times. So about 3 times. So maybe hold out for a quarter note and then 2 eighth notes, I think it is, or whatever music tells you. So a few times, and then put your index finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and then your ring finger on the 4th fret of the D string, and then you're going to do this half G chord. So your ring finger on the 5th fret of the D string, 4th fret of the G string, and 3rd fret of the B string. And all these tabs are relative to the capo, so we're pretending this is 0. So 3 times, 2, 4, and then you're going to pluck these at the same time. I like to pluck the low E string and the D and the G string. Just like that. And then with my index finger, I hit the D string again, and then the low E. So. And then you go to your next chord, which you're going to move your ring finger down to the 4th fret of the D string, index finger to the 2nd fret of the G string, and your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. So. And then you do the same thing. You alternate between those two. And then you're going to pluck the D and the G again. And then you repeat that same thing. But you don't have to do the D string 3 times, you just do it once. So just like that. And you're going to do that 3 times before you do the next little lick that he does. So 3 times of this. Let's pretend I played it 3 times. And then after that second alternation between D and E, you hit the 4th fret of the D string, 2nd fret of the D string, open D string, and then you're going to strum out an A chord, but put your ring finger down on the 3rd fret of the B string, and then you're going to strum that out a couple times, and then lift your ring finger, so you play regular A. So. And then you repeat that a second time for the second part of the verse, or the second verse, whichever it is. for the chorus, we're going to use some major chords that, or some well-known chords, and then there's going to be this one that not too many people know, and I don't even really know what it's called. But what you're going to do is it's just like a C chord, if you know how to play that. It's just moved up a whole step. And then you're going to add an extra note. So I'll tell you where to place your fingers. Ring finger on the 5th fret of the E string, pinky on the 5th fret of the A string, middle finger on the 4th fret of the D string, open G, and then your index finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. And you're going to strum that out a couple times. And he does it on the timing of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's not on 4 counts. So you're going to start with that chord. And then you're going to go to a D major chord. And then to a B minor, which might be a pain for some people who don't normally use bar chords. And then to an A chord. So it'll go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then repeat the first 2 chords, so that D major, and then instead of going to B minor, just go straight to that A. And then strum it out. And that's how you play the chorus. So where you start saying, I won't give up on us, or the, 'cause even the stars they burn part. So once you get those down, you're going to be able to get to the bridge of the song, where he starts to say, you know, I don't want to be someone who walks away so easily, that part. So from there, you're going to end from that second chorus, and it says, no, I won't give up, the second time, and then you're going to do an E minor. But to do the E minor, it's just like the regular chord, but you have to add your middle finger to the 2nd fret of the E string, since you're tuned down a whole step, since you're tuned to D on here. So to get that E minor sound, you have to do that. But the good news is that since you already have your fingers in that shape, you can go right to the next chord, which is an A chord. So you know, it says, I don't want to be someone who walks away so easily, I'm here to stay and make a difference, that A chord. And then you go back to the E minor. Start saying, and in the end, you're still my friend, you go to a C chord, and you're still my friend, and then you go to D at 9, I believe it is, back to a C chord, and then move up quickly to that D at 9 chord, pause, and then he says, and who I am, and when he holds out, right when he says and holds that note out, you're going to do a D major and strum that a few times, and then starts the chorus, which you already know how to play if you learned it in the first part of the video. Now the last part of the song, the last chorus he says, where he goes back down to his chest voice and says, I won't give up, it's going to be the same chorus chords that I showed you, but I think the way he plays it is he just strums it once and then he keeps hitting the bass note of it. So D, bass note, B minor, A, and you're just plucking the bass note of it. And then strum one more time to end the song. And that's how you play I Won't Give Up by Jason Mraz. It's a very great song. It means a lot to me. I'm sure if you're learning it, it means a lot to you too. Like, everyone has gone through this before. So I hope you enjoy learning this song. If you have any questions or comments, anything that you want to know that maybe I could respond to, I'd really appreciate it if you commented. Hopefully you'll like my video. Hopefully you'll learn the song. Thank you very much for watching.